Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of Feed the Beast Revelation. How are you guys doing? I hope you're enjoying your weekend. So in between episodes I did some off-camera work and I want to apologize that the episodes have been far and few in between this last week because I wanted to record an episode on our modded series, which is the last one. Unfortunately, it did not turn out so good, so I have to see if I can save it in editing. Anyway, let's get started with an update. For the first time during this game, I figured out how the maps work, so this time we have a map of the area. So I started working on our compression dynamo area and our canola farm. The facade is almost complete. If we manage to make greenhouse glasses from actual additions and put them on top, it would be a finished build. Then I went clockwise and went to our farming area. I added some new builds and I tried to make it look nice. It's still far from finished, but the idea is that we're going to automate the top tier food from Pam's Harvest Craft. We will have a water mill, a pen for animals, a barn. I'm trying to make it look nice, but it's far from finished and we have to work on this place a lot, but you get the idea. After that, I moved to our Astral Sorcery area. The problem with Astral Sorcery builds is that you cannot put them inside the structure, so you have to make a platform for them. It was either this or a pyramid. I don't like to make a pyramid out of marble, so I thought this would look nice. And it's not that bad. Next to our Astral Sorcery area, there is another small hill. I flattened the area and I'm hoping that we will put our Arcane Infusion and our alchemical setup from Thaumcraft here. We will work on this episode a little bit, but it will be just a basic setup. If we move clockwise again, there is a huge flat area with a hill next to it, which we did the meteor experiment. I fixed it, of course, otherwise it was just filled with holes. This is going to be our industrial area and we will have our turbines here, we will have our factories, manufacturing lines and ore dabbling here. It's still just a piece of flat land, but that's the plan. Obviously, I also went to our blood magic area. I removed the rituals that we didn't need anymore because we already have our living chestplate. I added 2 more rituals for getting the different types of demonic will crystals. I don't know if you're interested in that or not, but it's just an experimental thing. We don't have any functions for it. Mainly I just did some facade and decoration stuff here. And finally, I made an Botania area. We have an arena to have the Guardian of Gaia fight, which I made it from living rock. It was super expensive for me. And I also made an area to do the mana generation and do the botanical stuff. Botania is a very girly mod. In order to make it very manly, we're going to use TNT and Entropinium, which is my favorite generating flower. It's the most amazing one because who doesn't like explosions? The problem is we're going to need a lot of TNT and unfortunately we do not have Mechanism in the pack. If you have Mechanism in the pack, you can crush flint into gunpowder. We do not have this option, so we need a creeper farm. Before jumping into Botania, I want to change my Terra Shatterer with a pickaxe of the core from Thaumcraft. The reason for that is that I do not want to use a Tinker's tool and the Terra Shatterer requires a lot of mana. The pickaxe of the core requires Arcane Infusion. I have already done a lot of research in Thaumcraft, so the boring stuff is almost over. Still, we have a little bit more and I have to gather some resources, some files of Essentia, which I will do off camera and I will bring you back. Alright guys, this time we are going to do the Arcane Infusion professionally and according to the book. By that I mean we are going to use a lot of candles in order to stabilize it. Last time I was lazy to make candles because I was lazy to make tallows, but I don't know why, because they're actually very cheap and easy to make. You just need to put ignis crystals inside the crucible and drop rotten flesh. The ratio is 1:1 and I don't know why I was not doing that. Anyway, I made an area of 9x9 under our Arcane Infusion altar, and I don't know if the floor or the walls also count towards the symmetry, but I'm not willing to make the risk. So we're going to use the same material as walls and as the floor, and then we're going to fill it in with candles. Alright guys, I have gathered all the material we're going to need, I have done everything according to the book, and the instability is negligible. So if this goes wrong, I'm done with Arcane Infusion forever. Very stable. Okay, that's a good change. I'm happy. So this is also a very neat pickaxe. If you right click, it will show you the position of every ore, and since we have the Astral Sorcery buff, it will mine very fast, and if I upgrade it, it should be insta mining on stone as well as dirt, which is nice. Okay, let's get back to the main project at hand, which is Botania. Right now I'm making mana using charcoal. I'm using a furnace from Thaumcraft with Arcane Bellows, which makes it work much more faster. I put the logs that I don't need inside, turn them into charcoal and burn it with our Endo Flames and generate a little bit of mana, and I've saved quite a bit. I also found a use for our hungry chest. You can also use a hopper, but we had a hungry chest from first episode and I thought why not, let's use it. Anyway, I have to craft a lot of ruins to get the Entropinium. I will do that and I will bring you back. I'm picking up flowers, literally. It's a very manly activity and I feel very manly now. Well, I just had an epiphany. If I put an Everfull urn next to a Petal Apothecary, will it fill it in? Please do that. Please, 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 please. No? Oh yes, 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 yes. I love myself. Well, we also need our Alpine Portal because I need some pixie dust in order to make some augments. I need some Elementium as well as some Elven Wood because I need to upgrade the mana spreaders. Since we are working with Entropinium, we have to have powerful mana spreaders, otherwise everything can go up in smokes. And obviously our Lexica Botania. I have already made this setup in all the mods tree, and the idea is that we're going to dispense Prime TNT on top of the Entropiniums. There will be 4 mana spreaders, which later on we will upgrade them with the Gaia Spirit, and they will be the top tier ones. We will also put mana lenses so that they will transfer mana as fast as possible, and of course we will surround it with Entropinium. I have 10, but I think I have a little bit extra. Yeah, then it won't be symmetrical and I'll be very unhappy. Huh. Anyway, we can put the augments. So, the main one will get a recessive augment and it will dispense any mana that it gets into the surrounding ones, and then we will have a buffer of mana. Then these two will also get the dominant augment, so that they will get priority and they will be always filled in so that our Alpine Portal is always active. And this one will also get a dominant augment because it's our main mana pool. We will have an alchemical catalyst and a conjuration catalyst, which I didn't make, and we will switch them with pistons. What happened? Ah, lag. It's okay. Anyway, I did not make the conjuration catalyst because I did not have access to the Alpine Portal. But now it works and it's fine. We can make that one later on. Why do I have blocks there? And it's a slab. So, a tiny planet from Botania. It's supposed to gather the mana bursts and it will spin around it, and I don't know if this is an aesthetic block or can you use it for something? Huh. What's the application? So, I was thinking if I use a bore lens with a mana blaster and shoot mana at the tiny planet, will it still do something? Should you mine something? Oh yeah, it is! Oh, that's cool! It's also a bubble, so if I wear it, I can just go around and mine stuff. Huh, that's interesting. Well, I was playing around with the tiny planet and I was trying different lenses. This one is very interesting. It puts a light source from mana. It's so cool! Alright guys, sorry I got distracted by the tiny planet. I gathered a lot of resources and now we are going to make a creeper farm. Well, a cursed earth farm, but we'll see how much gunpowder it makes for us. This is kind of a vanilla trick, but creepers are shorter than 2 blocks, so if you put trapdoors on a roof, then in a mob farm, you should only get creepers. Well, of course, you will also get spiders and also baby zombies occasionally. But I don't mind the spiders, and I can void the drops from a baby zombie. I don't know how it will affect a cursed dirt farm, but I'm hoping it will work and it will increase the spawning of creepers. We will test it and we will see. And if I put this back, I hear creepers. That's a good sign. I just added some solar panels and some capacitor banks so that this place will always have power. Because we're also going to produce sand and TNT here, so we need a little bit of power buffer. The problem is we're not getting that much gunpowder. Okay, so the trapdoor idea didn't work. I removed the trapdoors, so it's just a normal mob farm now. I guess I should spawn creepers because this is not working. Would you believe me if I say this is the second night and this is the first creeper I saw? I mean, how is that even possible? They're always there and they sneak up on you every single time. And okay, we found one. It's nice. And we make another soul shard so that we can put it inside the soul cage. The problem is that I do not generate that much RF, so I cannot use the power spawner from Ender.io because it needs tremendous amount of power. I also cannot use the mob duplicator from Industrial Foregoing because I do not generate that much essence, and yeah, soul shard is the best option. Okay, this is a very stupid idea. Yeah, I'm already afraid. Anyway, I put Soul Stealer 5 on the sword. I managed to get it off several random enchants on a golden sword. It wasn't that difficult. Okay, I do have the charm from Botania, but if all of them explode at the same time, the mana will go away, I will die, and there will be a huge hole next to our power plant. Okay, good. You get the idea. I'll do this, and I will bring you back. Well, by random chance everything turned out fine, because now the lamp and the soul cage are synchronized, meaning that whenever I flick the lever, the soul cage will turn off, the lamp will turn on, and the cursed earth mob farm will no longer function. So I can turn off everything with just one lever, which makes me happy. We just have to cover everything and make sure there will be no sunlight here. Okay, I'll do that and we'll be right back. This is not bad. I mean, well, at the start we're going to need a lot of gunpowder because our mana pools are empty, but after we make a mana buffer, then we don't need that much gunpowder or TNT anyway. So this is not a bad rate. And we're also getting other mobs because I can hear them upstairs. Huh. Let's go and take a look. I'm actually excited to see how it is working, and I ran out of blocks. We'll use facades, it's fine. Anything? Nothing? Oh, okay. Creeper, skeleton. Yeah, we are getting random mobs. That's good. There seems to be a light on the right hand corner. Maybe I missed a block. I'll go check. Well, I just realized that they have changed the recipe for Ierotium dust. It now requires essence or experience. It's not a problem because we're getting essence from our mob farm. I'm using the Industrial Foregoing's grinder, so it produces a lot of essence. We just need niter and a bucket. The reason that I'm doing this is that there is an augment for the igneous extruder, and that requires Ierotium. It allows the igneous extruder to make sand, and I do not have to make the pink slime anymore, which is kind of nice. I do not like the process of making pink slime. So we just get a bucket from here and we can make our Ierotium dust. Well, I set up the devices, and if we extract gunpowder from here and put it inside this RF Tools crafter, it should work. And for some reason you're not getting gunpowder. Are you? Yeah, I forgot this. Hi. It happens. It's not a fast rate, but once we make a buffer of mana, then the production should catch up. It's not bad. I just have to hook it up to an ender chest and then we're good to go. The idea is that I'm sacrificing one side of Entropiniums in order to put the redstone stuff for this. So we're going to have a comparator and a potentiometer set on 12. Because I want this thing to be automated so that I don't have to fill it in with TNT every time on my own, and we will be safe and nothing will explode. So this is not a very good place for a conduit, because then I cannot use facades and it will ruin my decorations. So we put it here, then I will decorate it later on, but for now it's fine. The input should be on green because the output is on green. Okay, let me make a platform, put the dispenser, and I will bring you back. I brought a timer from RF Tools, and since the last update they have added an option to the timer. So with a redstone signal you can disable the timer. In the previous version you could not do that, and this is why I was hesitant to use a timer and automate this process in all the mods tree. Now we have conduits, we have a timer, and we can play it safe. I put it to 150 ticks, which is 7.5 seconds. I just want to make sure that nothing explodes. I know with Gaia mana spreaders and mana lenses of potency and velocity you can put it to like 30 ticks and you will still be very fine, but I don't want to take risks right now. So I brought an ender chest which is hooked up to our RF Tools crafter, which makes the TNT, and if we hook it up to the dispenser we should be getting the TNT inside the dispenser and generate mana. So you go to insert, you're dispensing, right? Ah, yeah, and boom, and we're getting mana. That is good. Next episode we have to automate the production of nether stars because I'm getting ready for the Gaia Guardian fight, and getting these nether stars for the beacons and also the witherless rose took me a very long time. I have to go to the nether, I have to hunt wither skeletons, you know the drill, it's not fun. So next episode we should do that, I guess, because this is getting slightly frustrating. Anyway, I will set up the arena and I will bring you back. Okay, I think I'm ready. I have my witherless rose, I have some golden apples, which we put it next to our sword just in case. I have a terrestrial ingot, and I'm hoping we should be fine, and I have a little bit of lag. So maybe it's not a wise decision to do it now. Yeah, we do it now, who cares? So, let's get started. This is the first tier, so it's not going to be a problem considering that we have a lot of beacons. I hope. And I have a ton of health, so it should be okay. And he's dead, hopefully. Yep. Okay, that was easy. Let's go to the second tier then. And we have 2 Gaia Spirit Ingots. The problem is that I'm running out of Terrasteel, so after these 2 fights I have to make some Terrasteel. We have a lot of mana now, because it has been a long time since the last recording, so it should not be a problem making more Terrasteel. This is the second tier and it makes me slightly afraid. I like the fog though, it's nice. Let's hope I don't die. What just happened? How could he die? This Astral Sorcery buff is amazing. So what did you give? Okay, that's not bad. I mean, if the next one gets the chance of spawning other mobs, this could be quite useful, I think. Let's do the other one. And we get the Ring of Loki. No, I'm doing this for Odin, not for Loki, and I have a feeling it will be the last one. And our reward is the Ring of Thor. Yeah, I think Odin is red, so yeah. It's going to be the last one, I guess, because we only have the fruit left and the Eye of the Flugel. Okay, we do it again. And we get... Are you kidding me? I don't even like this thing. Okay, we do it again. And we get the ring... Eye of the Flugel. You stupid thing! Why can't you just give me the Ring of Odin? It's the only thing I want. Please. Well, you're going to give it to me next time anyway. So, hi. So, are you the Ring of Odin, or is there a 7th artifact as well? No, okay, good. Nice. We have the Ring of Odin. That is very nice. we should be having 51 hearts. No, 41 hearts. So we should have at least one blue heart. The problem with this top tier fruit from Pam's Harvest Craft is that it will give you 30 points of saturation, but your maximum saturation is like 10. So 20 will go wasted. I don't know what's the use. This is why I didn't automate this episode. I have to find a better solution. And we have 41 hearts. So we only have one blue heart, but that's good enough for me. Apparently environmental tech has also been upgraded, so we should be able to get like 10 more. I don't know what's the next color after blue. We will check it out in the next few episodes. We don't need to do this fight, but I like the fight, so I will do this on my own. See you shortly. I upgraded our mana spreaders to the Gaia version. They have mana lenses of potency and velocity, and we can reduce the timer to 50 ticks. So is it good enough, or can I reduce it more? Yeah, you can hear that the mana burst stops between the explosion. That means only one Intrepinium is working, so we can reduce it more. I think I can put it to like 30. Yeah, 30 ticks is fine. There has not been an accident, and I've been standing here for like 10 minutes, so it's safe. I'm happy. Alright guys, it's also time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.